Hi everyone, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. My name is Chrissy, and in today's tutorial, I'm going to be sharing with you guys a detailed and well explained illustration on how you can actually make this bodycon dress with a sweetheart neckline, a deep sweetheart neckline with a beautiful stylish three-layered flay on the down part of the skirt that is called a peplum flay. Okay, so if it sounds like something interested to learn, keep on watching and let's get started. And please, if you're yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, you can only hit on the subscribe button. Also, don't forget to turn on your notification bell to be notified once I upload new videos. So guys, let's dive right into today's tutorial.
Two souls colliding. We shared the pieces of ourselves. It's perfect timing now. We fueled the flames, but
Welcome back, guys. So I'm going to be explaining the kinds of material you would need to buy in the market if you're making this particular dress, okay, and how much fabric you'll be needing as well. All right, you can look for a very thick crepe, okay, or a very quality poly material. These two can go with this beautiful style. Don't buy light crepe, don't buy light lycra, don't buy light poly or those fake ones. You know, they have quality poly materials. You can just go to Aba or you go to Youth Park or any big market around you in Lagos. Go out there and just look for a very good one, okay? Or you can even request for the exact material they're using. So in this beautiful one you're seeing right here on the screen, okay? And for the yards, you'll be needing like 4.5 yards or 5 yards if a plus size, okay? So 2 yards will be very enough for the cutting of the upper part and the skirt part, okay? If you are very slim, you can use 1.5 yard to sew your upper bodies and skirt part. If you are plus size, you can use 2 yards to achieve the upper side and the skirt part. But for the flay, you know, it's a 3-layered peplum flay, so you'll be needing at least 2.5 yards or 3 yards to achieve the 3-step. So to be on the safer side, just buy like either 2.5 yards or 3 yards, okay? So altogether should be giving at least up to 4.5 yards or 5 yards of fabric. I even used 4 yards of fabric depending on your body size. All right, so that is all for the kinds of materials, quality materials, and how many yards is going to be very enough for you to make this particular dress. Okay, so step 2 is moving into on how to cut the upper bodies. So for the upper body, this is a sweetheart neckline, and if you look at the skirt part at the center of your front skirt part, you would notice it has a particular curve on that center part of that skirt, okay? So all this is what I'm going to be sharing with you guys. I will show you guys a detailed illustration on how you can achieve the V neckline and the down part, that is the skirt part of this dress. So guys, the first thing you need to do is to draft your half ski basic bodies. So your half ski basic bodies is from your shoulder to your waistline. If you don't know how to do that, I'll leave a link in the description box of this video so you watch how to draft a half ski basic bodies. After drafting your half ski basic bodies, you're going to mark 3 inch for your neck width and come down by 3 inch for the neck depth. Then mark half of your shoulder measurement plus half an inch stitching allowance. Connect your shoulder slope this way, like you come down by 1 inch for your shoulder slope. So I want to make use of this small paper here for illustration's sake. Okay, so mark your half length. Remember to add your 1 inch for your allowance. Okay, once you're through with that, you connect it like so. So this is from my shoulder to the half length. Can you see? Once you're through with this, you're going to label as your shoulder line, and on this side I will mark a straight line here. So this will now serve as my bust line, so I'll label as BL means my bust line, and I'll also label as waistline. So once I'm through with that, I'll connect my armhole depth, then make my curve this way. You can see I came inside by half an inch from the armhole side. So I'm going to now make the sweetheart neckline. Okay, you can see what I'm doing here. You make your sweetheart neckline and also make your princess dart. After connecting your princess dart, the next thing you will do is on that shoulder, you're going to divide what you have there. Okay, divide it by 2, then mark the midpoint, and from the princess dart, from the side of that armhole on that princess dart, you are going to now connect it to that point, then also connect the sweetheart neckline to that same point as well. Okay, so after I was done with this is what I have here. Can you see? So I'll repeat myself again. After marking your neck width, divide what you have there on the shoulder, divide it by 2, mark the midpoint. Then from the armhole, you connect it to that point using the curve for your princess dart. Then also connect the sweetheart neckline to that same point. Okay, once you're through with that, go ahead and cut it out. After cutting, you'll have something looking like this. So this is the deep sweetheart neckline. Okay, can you see? So you can actually cut the princess dart. If you are making the dress, you can now cut the princess dart, then later you join it again. So if I cut the princess dart now, I'll have some pieces, so I don't want to have any pieces here, so that's why. The next thing I will do now is to draw the back piece. So for the back piece, I'm going to mark my zip allowance. I'll label as zip allowance, as you can see. So once you're through with that, you're going to now connect your round neckline. Remember, it's 3" for the neck width and 1.5 or 2" for the neck depth. This is the back piece. Then also connect your shoulder, come down by shoulder slope of 1". Mark the armhole side, then also mark the length of your half length. So from the waistline, you're going to mark half of your bust span, that is your nipple to nipple. Then mark half an inch on both sides. Go ahead and connect like this. Okay, also extend the waistline to your zip allowance side, then come down by 1". This is just to avoid any form of zip bulge. Okay, so I usually do this on the channel each time I'm making a gown, especially the one that has half length. Okay, so you can see I connected it to that side. So once I'm through with that, I'm going to now connect from that point to the armhole. Can you see what I just did? So just like we did on the front piece, after marking your neck width, divide what you have left on the shoulder, mark the midpoint, go ahead and connect it to that point. Okay, then after connecting everything like so, go ahead and cut it out. Okay, so you're also going to cut the dart into 2, and also cut the neckline as well. So for the depth of your neckline for the back piece, you can just mark on just 2". All right, so after cutting the dart, this is what you will have. You will have something looking like this. Okay, so I want to transfer this on another fresh paper, so to give me one piece. So if you are cutting yours on your fabric, you will just need to add your half an inch stitching allowance, then you join it. So why I'm cutting mine to give me one piece here is because you can see this is just a little paper, so I don't want to look for any of them, so that's why I want to just have one piece. Okay, you can see I just sketched everything out. After sketching it out, I'll go ahead and cut it out. You can see what I have here. Okay, this is what I have. You should have exactly something looking like this when you are done. Okay, go ahead and cut yours. Okay, after cutting, this is what I have here. Can you see? So I am going to just bring the front piece. This is the front piece and this is the back piece. So I will label as front, label the other one as back. Okay, so this is what you will have once you are done. So you can see the both should I call it strap or shoulder. This is how it looks like. So if you want to join it now, you have to now place them right side facing each other, then you stitch with your half inch. Okay, just like this. So once you stitch, you will have exactly something looking like this on the other side. Okay, so now I want to just notch the zip allowance side. So I've notched the zip allowance. You can see what I have here. The next thing I want to do now is to cut the skirt part of this gown. So for the skirt part, you subtract your half length. Okay, so this is the waistline, and you're also going to mark from the half length to your knee length, then also mark quarter of your waist measurement, add 2" for your allowance, then mark the hip as well. Go ahead and connect like so. Okay, So mark quarter of your waist measurement plus 2-inch allowance. Do the same thing on the hip line. Mark quarter of your hip measurement plus 2-inch allowance. Then go ahead and connect just like I did here. Okay, so I'll just label as the waistline and the skirt length. Can you see? So the next thing I want to do now is to achieve that curve on the down part of your skirt. Okay, so from that hemming line you're going to come up by 3-inch, and make a dot there. Then also come outside by 2-inch here, make a dot there. Go ahead and connect this way. Then you connect it and just curve it into that line. Can you see what I did here? So after doing this, you're going to now cut it out. Okay, so this is like a triangle. You just make the triangle from there and curve it into the skirt length. Okay, so the next thing I will do now is to cut it out. So after cutting, guys, I'll open it and this is what I have. Okay, this is how yours should look like once you are done cutting. Can you see? So if you want to attach your flare, you just attach it to that side, okay, using your 1/2 inch. And when you get to that point, you can see the curve there. Follow the curve, then notch. Okay, after joining your flare, don't forget to notch. You will notch it so it will relax very well. So this is the upper bodies. You can see the 1/2 length for the upper bodies. We just join it with 1/2 inch like this. Okay, after cutting the skirt, you will cut the back as well, but the back should be, the hemming line for the back should be straight. Okay, this curve is just at the front part of the skirt, so the back we will just leave it straight like that. Okay, so I hope you understand what I'm saying here. You go ahead and join this way. Okay, so if you need to come closer, like if you don't want to expose your breast very much, you can just decide to, come in when curving the sweetheart neckline. Okay, so guys, after it's done, this is what I have here, and this is how you can actually achieve your down part of the skirt, the upper part, and the back as well. So let's go back to what we were saying. So guys, how was the drafting? I hope you guys understood everything I just explained here. Okay, so we're going to now talk about the flare part. So for the flare, this is a 360 degrees flare. Okay, not a 720 degrees flare. You can actually achieve yours using a 360 degrees flare. Okay, and you're going to cut like 3 layers. Each of these flares should be 1 inch or 1.5 inch distance from each other. All right, if you don't know how to cut or achieve a 360 degrees flare, I already have a tutorial on how you can do that on the channel. I will be dropping the link in the description box of this video or in the comment section. So once you cut this 3 flare, after cutting the 3 flare, the next thing you need to do now is to fold the hem part of the flare. Okay, so when folding the hem part of the flare, you should fold with 1/2 inch. Okay, don't fold with bias or any straight piece you cut. Just fold it like that. You just fold the hem part of the flare. I know it can be a bit difficult or very difficult for some people, but you have to try. Okay, and when sewing the flare, you will need to leave at least 1 inch space. Okay, because you're going to be passing your bonings through the space. Okay, so leave space, at least 1 inch space for the inserting of the bonings. So after sewing, you're going to now use a ridgeline bone to achieve that, not a plastic one. Don't use plastic boning, use ridgeline boning, 1/2 inch ridgeline boning to achieve this. Okay, buy 18 yards of a ridgeline bone. So you will use 6 yards for each of the flare. Okay, if there is any excess, you should just keep it because you might be needing it next time. Okay, so I already have a detailed tutorial on how you can actually achieve this flare part, but in my case I think it was just 2-layered flare. It was a skirt with 2-layered flare, and I started my boning game. I also folded the flare part. Okay, after folding the flare part, I left some inch, then I inserted my bonings through there. Okay, so go ahead and do just like that. So you can just watch my video on how I achieved mine. I'll leave the link in the description box of this video, so you go ahead and watch it out. So after inserting your bonings, you're going to arrange the 3 pieces together then you're going to sew all around. Okay, after sewing around the opening, you can now attach it to the skirt part of your dress. Okay, so guys, we have come to the end of today's tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.